It's the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
It is the Blitz here on 94.1 at San Antonio Sports Star. He's Joe Reinagel. I'm Jason Minix. Our AA Best Bail Bonds Dallas Cowboys training camp coverage continues with RB1 of the Dallas Cowboys. Tony Pollard joining us here on the tennis courts in Oxnard. How's that sound, RB1?
Sound good to me.
Looking at the situation, obviously, and I know you've been answering these questions all offseason, but the mindset when you go from being the backup to Zeke to now being the featured running back of the Dallas Cowboys.
Mentally, I always prepare myself for, whatever the situation may be, whatever the case may be. My rookie year, I came in, I was kind of the starting back when Zeke was holding out. So just always preparing with that mindset, any day my number could be called, and now we're finally there.
Tony, you're a guy that's had a lot of success, and obviously it shows now. You're the running back, the starting running back for the Dallas Cowboys. But, the knock on you, if there is such a thing, coming out, you're too small, you can't, but you've proven everybody wrong. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, I just let people say what they want to say. You could pull up the film and, see me in pass protection. I think I was like the number 2 back this year in pass protection, win percentages. So just coming out, just proving myself, what I can do, what I'm capable of, and just letting the rest take care of itself.
Tony Pollard joining us here on the Blitz. The workload, 20-25 carries. There's always been that, he can't carry the load like that. Is there a pitch count? Is there a number that you say I can't do more than that, or does 20-25 touches matter?
I don't never like to limit myself because, you never know what you're capable of doing until you do it. So, whatever they throw at me, I'm pretty sure I can handle it. Go out there and just be productive and make the most of it. We'll just see from there.
Have you noticed any big differences that you can tell us about, obviously, and Mike McCarthy taking over the play calling and all of that? Has there been something that has stood out to you?
I would say just the way that we install things on the offense, it's not just, all right, you have this on this play. It's understanding you have this and why you have that and the reason for it. So it's a lot of, deep explanation of things. So, you get the concept of it.
Got you. There's always that talk now that you're RB1, who's the backup? And I ask you because you see these guys, you're with them all the time. Is there one guy, Malik Davis, Rico Dowdle, Ronald Jones, one of those guys that not that that's your call, I get it, but is there one of those guys that you see doing that?
That's definitely a tough call for me to make. All those guys back there are capable, can pass block, can catch out of the backfield, can make guys miss in the open field, run the ball. So, that's going to be a tough one on the coaches. I'm going to leave that for them.
See, already one politically correct answer, and you've got it rolling. So I got to ask a question, man, because I'm a tall 5'7".
Yeah.
Right. When Deuce walks in the room, do you look at him and say, dude, just even some of the film out there, but he's so shifty. But what's he been like coming into the NFL, and how much crap does everybody give him for his size?
Actually, he hasn't gotten much noise for his size. We talk a little bit, but he's a guy that's so professional, the way that he goes after, he attacks everything like he's a pro. Just the way that he prepares for, installs, the way he prepares for walkthroughs and in the practice. So just the way he go about things, it makes you like, oh yeah, he's really about his business.
Now I've heard all the short jokes if you need one or two, but what's the best short joke you've talked about with him, or do you put something up high to see if he can actually get there? Does he got to climb on furniture or something to go get something?
No, we haven't got much jokes in yet. We've been locked in for right now.
I don't know, Tony. Is there still some of that good stuff? Guys still singing their alma mater songs, and does that kind of stuff still go on?
We have a thing for the rookies. We make the rookies get up and sing during the team meeting. So, that's still a tradition we got.
Any of those guys good singers?
No. No. You can be honest. It's no.
I don't think so.
The answer to that is no. Tony Pollard joining us here on the Blitz. I know you spent a lot of offseason talking about the contract you're playing on the tag, and look, $10 million is $10 million. You were a part of that Zoom meeting with all the running backs the other night. What can you tell us what that Zoom meeting was like?
I wasn't a part of that.
Oh, you weren't? Okay, yeah. I thought I read that you were.
Yeah, they said that. I just let people say what they say.
Yeah, well, that's why we ask questions to get the clarification. Yeah. Did you not want to be on it, or you?
I just went on it.
You just went on it.
Yeah.
Tony, is it and You talk business. The NFL is a business, obviously, but does it concern you what's going on with the running back position in the NFL?
I mean, it's definitely something that you have to be aware of and, know the situation. But for my situation right now, I signed a tag. We didn't get a deal done before the deadline. So it really doesn't do me much good to just keep, bringing it up, nagging about it.
So you figure if you go out and do your job the way you're capable of doing it, things will work out.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at right now.
And Steven said the other day they offered you a long-term deal, and you opted to play on the tag. How hard is it for the average fan listening, right? Because most of us listening have no idea what the business side is like. Mm-hmm. Can you take us in without being too personal of you were offered a long-term contract according to Steven. You guys turned it down. You opted for the tag. I'm not asking specific numbers or anything like that, but what's the business process like in making a decision like that?
I mean, just weighing my options. Of course, with the long-term contract, you get a lot more, security in your job. But, since coming out of college, I bet on myself. I had a year left of college. I could have played, but, I felt like it was time for me to go to the next level and just see what I could do. And then, I feel like it's no different here. So just about trying to make the most of it.
Tony, when you look at you and we talked about, all the naysayers or whatever they were, but the fact that you're sitting here, the fact that you're the number one running back with America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, is it real to you? I mean, how does it feel sitting here knowing that you've climbed the ladder of success and are making the most of your talents?
I mean, I'm blessed, tremendously blessed. None of this was about luck. I didn't luck up in this position. It was a lot of hard work to get here. A lot of time, dedication, just being tough mentally and physically and just waiting on the moment and not to make the most of it.
Tony Pollard joining us here on the Blitz. You get into training camp. Today was the first day in pads. First couple days, you know what that's like. What was the intensity level like for the players, the excitement level before you actually got to the field today?
I mean, all the guys, from the start of the first meeting of the day, all the guys were hyped up. We had Coach Mike Sobolari. He was in the team meeting this morning. He had full pads on, so, he was just ready to go.
Well, that's got it. Because Mike McCarthy said it on the podium up there today. I mean, this is really when training camp begins. Do the players feel that way?
Yeah, absolutely. The first day of pads, that's when real football, you get to see things. Guys get the good fits on the line. The O-line, D-line get some good blocking and good fits. So it makes it a lot more realistic.
What do you guys do when you don't have to do football stuff? Are you dominoes player or what do y'all do?
Dominoes, card games, you name it. Anything that's competitive.
It's always competitive in that locker room, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's what it's like. And then you got right out here, who's picking up the checks and that, right, when you're out. So you had the player day off. I know it was Dak's birthday. Did he have to pick up his birthday dinner, or did somebody take care of him?
I think he might have somebody take care of him. I'm not too sure on that.
Well, he ought to pay for his own, don't you think?
Well, it's his birthday. Everything, but on that, you would think somebody could buy him his own birthday dinner, right?
Yeah, it's hard out here, man.
It's hard out here. Well, that's right. He's a quarterback, man. He makes a lot of money. He ought to buy everybody else something.
Don't sound too bad to me.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's talk about the important stuff. I was in Memphis not that long ago, and I went to a great little barbecue spot. I think you're probably familiar with it, right? When you're thinking about Memphis-style barbecue versus Texas-style barbecue, and it's weird to ask you which one you prefer because I think I know the answer, but how does the Texas Q up in the Dallas area compare?
It's a close second, actually. I like Hutchins. That's a great spot out here in Dallas. They got great barbecue. I had my family out here for the 4th. They tried it. They liked it. They vouched for it. My dad.
Your dad actually ate it.
He wasn't too quick to vouch for it. I know he liked it, though.
Have you been down to San Antonio yet to try some of the San Antonio barbecue?
I haven't.
All right. Fair enough. So when you think about, you go home, you go into the restaurant, what's the first thing you're getting? What's the one that you crave the most at your family's barbecue joint there in Memphis?
I might tell my dad bring me back a slab of ribs, with dry rub on them.
Ooh.
All right.
Beans.
So do you have a smoker at the house?
I don't.
Now, did you get into it? I mean, did your dad teach you everything that he knows?
I mean, I can do a little bit. I can barbecue a little bit on my own, but I ain't quite as bad.
You'd rather he'd do it.
Yeah.
So your spot in Dallas, you don't have anything?
I got a little Weber kettle.
You got a Weber kettle?
Yeah.
Well, you like, so the Weber kettle, do you do like a pellet smoker? What do you think of people that have like Traegers?
I mean, to each his own, whatever.
I'm a Traeger guy, yeah. but I also have a Weber kettle and a Kamado Joe.
Well, I'm a Traeger guy too, and because this guy told me it's like an easy bake oven, man. Yeah. You know, right? You buy your little girl for Christmas.
Oh, bite me! All that matters is the end result of the food, right?
That's true.
All right, but you mentioned ribs. How do you do your ribs? Do you use any kind of binder? What kind of seasonings do you like? Do you like the 3-2-1
This might
method?
be a family secret.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get. It's what I'm trying to get. His family's got a great spot in Memphis.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know if I can tell you too much on that one.
Tony, come on, man.
You're a good man, Tony.
On that one.
It's just me and you, man, and that guy.
You're a good man.
So nothing, huh?
Yeah, I think I'll plead the fifth on that one.
Do you like St. Louis style or baby backs?
I kind of like the St. Louis style.
See, they're better. I mean, see, you're smart. I do St. Louis. That guy prefers the baby backs.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
But if you had your preference, right?
Yeah,
the St. Louis style.
Yeah.
How's the food inside here, training camp?
It's pretty good.
Sorry?
You know, it's easy to get burnt out on it though.
Oh yeah.
It don't take long for you to be looking for some new options after a while.
Is it the same stuff every day?
I mean, we have a good rotation, but just we're here for so long. After a while, they have to repeat it, and then it's like, yeah, I just saw this the other day. So.
Do they bring the people? Do they cater it from out here, or the people from Dallas come out?
I mean, they cook it up here, but sometimes we have food trucks come every once in a while. Every few days, we'll have a food truck come and bring food, and we'll just eat from there. So it's good to have those different options.
Well, I see, like some, like Chef Hoppy. Do you fly him out here to let him cook some stuff?
I haven't, but I'm pretty sure Dak might do that eventually.
So you see Hoppy rolling around, you'd be like, hey, get me something, right? Is that kind of how
Did you hear what he said, though? He said he had said, but he might let Dak do that.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. That's exactly right. The quarterback should pay for everything.
You got it.
That's right. That's right.
That's what it's all about. Tony Pollard, RB1 of the Dallas Cowboys. One last football question. We know you're going to be the featured running back. What about in the passing game? Is there an increase more for you just straight running the ball or a little bit more in the passing game?
I think just overall, just being involved with the touches, it might not all have to be out the backfield. It may be some, catching the ball out of the backfield, things like that. Just getting the ball in my hands.
In space, right? Mm-hmm. In a race, who wins, you or Cooks?
Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to go with me. I can't.
You got to.
Got it old beat me, but he definitely has some wheels.
Yes, he does.
He definitely has some wheels.
Tony, congratulations, man. Happy for all your success.
Absolutely. Tony Pollard, running back of the Dallas Cowboys, joining us live here on the Blitz as we continue with our AA Best Bail Bonds Dallas Cowboys training camp coverage.
Cowboys training camp live from Oxnard, California. Powered by AA Best Bail Bonds, Southern Recipe Small Batch Pork Rinds, Texas Cheer Liquor, and 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.